Hey, what's up, guys? And today we're going to talk about the potential for a Midwestern snowstorm for the Great Lakes region and what that storm could also bring to the south and southeast, because we are looking at the potential for very severe weather and possibly tornadoes with this setup. If you guys like the video, hit the like button, and if you like my channel and like the weather, please subscribe. Makes my day every time someone does. Anyway, let's get into it. So first, we're going to take a look at this updated model guidance. And here we have the GFS 12Z run. And it's going to happen around possibly happen between the 4th and the 6th time frame. So first, we're going to get this or Clipper system to move through the Northeast and Great Lakes. And then we're going to get this storm around the 4th to start developing. And this is what we've been watching for. I've been watching this for about 4 or 5 days now, and it's looking more and more likely as the time goes on. So, here we go. This is your storm. This is, you can see the date right there. This March 4th at 6 a.m. or 3 a.m. right here. And then you move this along, and it starts to develop around in Kansas and Great Plains, and then it kind of starts moving eastward, and then it really starts to develop into something stronger as it moves east and kind of picks up energy from this northern piece of energy that's up there, kind of connects with it almost connects with it almost, and starts to gain a lot of energy. And then you can see it really starts to amp up this backside snow, and then it's bringing extremely heavy snow to areas by the Great Lakes and Illinois and areas like that. So, and you keep that going, and it develops to a 984, which is extremely strong. Well, not extremely, but pretty strong. And then it moves on out. And then this right here is the possibility for the severe weather here. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll take a look at that in a second. Now let's look at the Euro model. The Euro model is agreeing with the GFS, timing, and pretty much everything except maybe the intensity. So here's your storm on the 5th, on the 5th. It's pretty much in the same spot. It's a little bit more north and westward. And you can see that, again, it brings that heavy band of snow on the backside of this, and it develops into a 987, not quite as strong, or it does get to 983 eventually, but that's when the time it's moving out. So you can see that the GFS did look somewhat like this, but it was a little bit further south and east, which will bring the snow to areas further south and east. And so we're pretty much confident that we're going to have a storm system at this point, but where it exactly will be is still the question. And I think the Euro is doing a good job with this cold air afterwards, and you can see how much cold air that it leaves behind. And then you can see that right here, again, I'm still talking about it. Just there's a possibility I'm going to talk about it. These two pieces of energy combined, you could be done with another snowstorm for the Northeast, but that's too far away to talk about. So let's talk about the other aspect of the storm, and let's talk about the severe weather. So let's take a look at the closer look here at the southeast, and here it is. So, oh, that's not right. Let's just take a look at this. Boom, bang. So I'm just going to zoom over here, and here comes your storm, and you can see this severe weather really starts getting going. Almost becomes a front, and then it starts moving eastward, and as it moves eastward, it develops into some strong thunderstorms. You can see that extremely strong line of storms right there moving eastward, and you can see right there around Georgia, Tennessee, those areas, that is extremely strong thunderstorms with potential for tornadoes and hail. So the National Weather Service does agree with this, and you can see it moves east and kind of tapers off a little bit, not quite as strong as it hits the East Coast. And that's from Miami all the way up to Massachusetts, so that's extremely powerful line of storms here. And you can see the GFS also agrees with this and the placement of the severe weather. So here's your storm, and it's very strong in the beginning, just like the Euro, but as time moves on, it kind of weakens a little bit, and that's kind of all she wrote. Kind of just goes out to sea, and yeah. So this area right about here, that is where we have somewhat confidence that somewhere in that area is going to see severe weather. And you can see that with this. This is the Storm Prediction Center for severe weather for 6 days out. And you can see that yellow is 15% and the orange is 30%, which 6 days out is extremely rare. The National Weather Service rarely puts out 30% chances 6 days out when it's that far away, because so many things can change. But that just tells you how confident that that we are that there will be some type of system. And if you take a look at the Day 7 Storm Prediction Center, you can see that 15% even moves east into South Carolina, North Carolina, Maryland, Georgia, and even up into Maryland. So people are going to talk about the snow aspect of this, but as we move closer, people are going to start talking about the severe weather in the south, and that I honestly think will be more damaging than the snow part of the storm. And I really think that if the line of storm comes together, you could be dealing with a very severe weather outbreak with this storm system. What does the National Weather Service say for the temperature outlooks? We can take a look at that. If we go here and here, this is the 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. You can see that you get that cold air in the west and that warm air in the central U.S. and it's pretty much average in the east, which is new. Pretty much changes every day, but it's still good to look at because it is the National Weather Service. It's the professionals. And you can see the precipitation for 6 to 10. It's highlighting the East Coast for that storm. And, yeah, it agrees. The National Weather Service is agreeing with these models with some sort of way this far out. Other than that, if you guys like the video, hit the like button. If you like my channel, subscribe. See you guys next time.